Hello, my name is Tarika Evans, and I've been assigned to analyze Pricelines.com terms and conditions. A little bit of the company's background. Priceline.com is a travel booking website. A visitor has the ability to book a hotel, flight, rent a car, and even a cruise at a discounted rate. Priceline offers exclusive deals such as Hotel Express deal, name your own price, hotel winning bids, rental car deals, and flight inside track. To book a room, a user will simply enter their personal information such as name, trip information, location and dates, email, and payment. Once the trip is confirmed and paid for, the trip details will be provided such as exact hotel, airline, and etc. During this presentation, I will focus on Part 1, Sections A through F on the terms and conditions. I will come to a decision whether or not this contract is valid. Are visitors bound to it, or should they have to click a I agree or disagree? If the users have a dispute with Priceline, can the user sue? And what changes I recommend? Part 1 covers the legal actions that Priceline and you as a user are entitled to when proceeding to use the website. Each section covers different actions in which a user may come across and what they may or may not be able to do legally if there is a legal action. Overall, the contract is valid in my opinion. It's valid because Part 1, Section A through S are all covered with in-depth information. Section A covers arbitration and dispute resolution, and it has 3 sections: disputes and arbitration, mandatory arbitration, and credit card chargebacks. Section B covers disclaimers of warranties. Section C covers the general limitation of liability. Section D covers the indemnification and chargebacks. Section E covers the trademark and copyright notice. And Section F covers the claims of copyright infringement. Priceline mentioned that they are committed to customer satisfaction. If you have a problem or dispute, we will try to resolve it. If we are unsuccessful, you may pursue your claim as explained in this section. Throughout all sections in Part 1, it explains in depth how you as a user can take legal action and how Priceline can take legal action as well. Should users bound to it, or should have to click I agree or disagree? Users should not be bound to the contract. There was a case in 2012, Shenabel versus Chelegant Corporation. Shenabel, a father and son, signed up for a program that provided discounts on products and services for a monthly fee. They received an email from Triligent that included additional terms and conditions, including a mandatory arbitration provision. Shenabel continued to use the program and was charged for a number of months. Eventually, they decided to cancel their membership and demanded for a refund. Where Triligent refused to provide more than a partial refund, the Shenabels commenced a class action lawsuit against Triligent, claiming unlawful, unfair, and deception practices. Triligent then responded by seeking to enforce the arbitration provision in its terms and conditions. The district court concluded that the Shenabels never agreed to additional terms and conditions, including the arbitration provisions and the defendant appeal. Shenabels was not bound to the additional email because there were no reasonable person that would expect. Shenabels was not bounded to the additional email because there would be no reasonable person that would expect additional terms to be delivered via email in the context of this. The court says that the Shenabels were never on inquiry notice. Bottom line, because there was never an I agree or disagree through the email, they were not bounded to these additional terms and conditions. I believe that all terms and conditions should have the option for the visitor to click the I agree or disagree button before pursuing any purchases. If you have a dispute with Priceline, can you sue? In Section A, you as a user agree to give Priceline the opportunity to resolve any dispute by any dispute through customer support. Any claim must be brought within 2 years from the date on which such claim arose or occurred. If you are unable to resolve your claims within 60 days, you may seek relief through arbitration or small claims court as set forth below, which is stated in Section A again. Priceline.com also mentioned it requires that any and all claims must be resolved by binding arbitration or in a small court. It prevents you from pursuing a class action or similar proceeding in any form. These limitations apply to any claims against Priceline, its arbitrations or affiliates, or any travel service providers or companies offering products or selling through the site. In arbitration, a dispute is resolved by any arbitrator instead of a judge or jury. The arbitration decisions will generally be final and binding, with no right to appeal. Arbitration procedures are simpler and more limited than court procedures. Priceline also gives information on how to seek arbitration. What changes would I recommend? I would encourage that Priceline.com landing page should have an inter-site page, kind of. The page will confirm that the user is 18 years of age, and also has a hyperlink for the terms and conditions. I also recommend that the user have to read the contract and click the I agree or disagree button. It does not have to contain the whole terms and conditions as if they were purchasing an item or service, but purchasing an item or service, but the contracts state in third party information, such as if they were signed up for additional emails and etc. Once they decide on this, before purchasing from Priceline, all of the terms and conditions must be read, and again with the option of I agree or disagree should appear again. These terms will cover Section A, legal actions, and much more. Thank you.